Can you build your email list with YouTube? That's the question I'm looking to answer with this 90-day YouTube posting experiment that I just decided to take on for myself. I am a regular daily email marketer. So, what I have done over many, many years of building businesses online is teach what I know through email while also selling courses, memberships, affiliate offers, coaching, things like that. I have various offers that I sell through email marketing. Over many years, I've built my email list mainly through having affiliates. And also, I've done a lot of different collaborations where I contribute one of my courses, and that becomes part of a bundle that is either sold as a package or given away as a package where people can opt in to either a giveaway or buy a bundle, and they get access to then go sign up to all kinds of different products, one of them being mine. And that's how I spent a lot of my list building efforts. And over the years, that's been really nice and good. And it's allowed me to be a mom who's stayed home with her kids for the last 23 years. I started email marketing at least around 15 years ago. And I'm feeling less connected now. And I'm feeling also like the collaborations are still possible, but they're less um, they seem more superficial, I guess, than they used to be. It's just a lot of them. I don't feel connected to the communities anymore. And so I was looking for something else. I was looking for some other way to connect with people. And for so long, I've been saying I will do YouTube, but I kept putting it off and putting it off. And, I felt like this is a way for me to connect with a community of people where I can share what I know about building businesses online and also, building businesses as a mom or who knows, whatever else comes up. Of course, lifestyle freedom, being able to work on your own schedule, on what you want, and being able to take off work whenever you want. That's something that's really important to me. When my son was born, that was the reason I started my business. And so email marketing has been the vehicle to continue that lifestyle for me. And so, what I'm doing here is connecting with people on YouTube, exposing myself to new people in order to see if you would like to come join my email list. So, I will be sharing resources and information that will allow you to come over and grab those and see if that's something you would like to be part of, right? So, I send daily emails. And the question, the experiment I'm deciding to do is asking the question, can I build my list through YouTube? And then, I've promised the people on my list, and I have about 2,500 people on my email list, which has allowed me to make a full-time living. Um, Usually six figures, sometimes a little bit less, but as a mom who's prioritized raising my kids and being home and spending most of my time on my family uh, obligations and priorities, that's been a really good income for me and my family. So I've decided to see and ask the question and report back to that list. And here's what I said. This is the YouTube experiment for introverts because that's the other thing. I'm an introvert. That's why email marketing works really well for me. I typically don't have to get on video. And I've told my introvert self, my introvert brain, that I'm talking to one person right now because I'm not the kind of person who wants to be in the spotlight. I'm not the kind of person who's, looking for attention or likes a lot of people, who wants to stand up in front of people and be speaking. I'm an introvert, and that is comfortable for me. So I'm like, can introverts use YouTube to build their email list? So that's the YouTube experiment for introverts. And I'm just looking at my email that I sent out. And so the experiment hypothesis is if I post daily YouTube videos, I can reach more people and build my email list. The materials needed would be obviously YouTube. Zoom, that's what I'm using to record my videos because I'm very familiar with it. It's easy for me. I just go into my Zoom meeting room, hit record, and I'm good to go. For thumbnails, because I've heard so many times about how important thumbnails and subject lines are, Canva. I could add, I also use a keyword research tool called Key Search. I think I could add that for researching my titles, which I think I should add to my process of like, kind of just researching different titles that relate to the video I'm making to see if anybody's searching for that so that I can, do some SEO on it. And as far as the procedure for this YouTube experiment for introverts, so every day I'll get ready for the day with outfit, hair, and makeup, which, by the way, I love that I've added this in here because, as someone who works from home, it's really easy to get up, drop my daughter off at school, and not bother with any of that. And so now it's part of my job. So every day I'm getting up and I'll record at least one video. Today, I think I'll record two. Yesterday, I recorded my welcome and also two videos. So I'm going to have a bank of videos that I can post for days that I don't, it's not going to be perfect that I can perfectly get on video every day. And also, it's going to be Saturday, Sunday, where that's weekend, that's family time. So, get up, outfit, hair, makeup, and I will record at least one video Monday to Friday. I'll record two on some days, so I have a video to post Saturday, Sunday as well. No editing, easy thumbnail up template, upload and go. I'll complete 90 days and then evaluate. So that is basically the experiment protocol. I do feel like I might want to do a little editing. I have another software program that I'm familiar with, and I don't know if it's popular or anything like that, but my son told me about it because his school had been using it. It's called Video. I could pop up like little things on the side, and use those to emphasize certain things that I've seen people doing videos, and there's perfect white space right here for that. So that's kind of where I'm at and what I'm doing right now. But what I think might end up happening, because I'm already starting to feel like it's happening, is I might start to feel like I really like posting on YouTube. And this is a different medium where I can start to build an audience here. And, you know, I'm doing this work in order to monetize it, in order to live my life, support my family. I'm turning 50 next year, and my daughter is 11, so she will be getting older. Still lots of time with her at home. But obviously, what I'm trying to say is this is something I intend to earn money from. And I don't ever want to make that like not obvious to people. I don't want to try to bait and switch people. I don't want to try to like, oh, I'm here to give you lots of great content for free. And I don't want anything. I'm just doing it just to pass the time, and obviously I want to give you lots of value here for free. That's the whole deal, right? Like you don't have to go buy my stuff, but I think it's really important, and I teach this in email marketing. When people sign up to my email list, they know I'm running a business. It's not like oh, here's some free content and let's sneak in an offer every once in a while. That's not what it doesn't make any sense to me. That's very like it's trying to be sneaky about it. And I just feel like it's very important to be upfront. And, you know, I think I'm really going to like posting on YouTube. I'm already starting to feel comfortable here. And this is the second post. I've had a YouTube channel since 2010, but I've been very sporadic and random about it. And sometimes felt weird about it, sometimes felt fine about it. But I'm not going to be scripted. This is not scripted. And I'm just going to show up. And that's my phone with a message. So it's not edited. I'm just going to show up and uh, provide you with information I think is going to be helpful to you to grow your business. I have been successfully running an online business since 2007. I quit my job in 2007. I have never had a job since. I have never looked back. My boss at the time, I was working at a factory, told me don't burn your bridges. My coworker thought I was working for some Amway scam. But, I've been able to consistently earn a living and a living that supports my family. It's not, one of my friends one time asked if like my husband supports the family and I just make like extra income. That's not the case. Like my income was essential and is still essential to the family. Um, and as a matter of fact, it is the sole source of income for the entirety of this year, except for like a little bit of January. Um, so, it's important. It's really important. And I've learned a lot of things as I've built that income. So, this YouTube experiment is me showing up, sharing what I know, seeing if that means you guys would be interested in coming on over to my email list where I talk, a lot about things related to what I'd be talking about here, but it's obviously in text form. And then I would have more things like resources that, PDFs and checklists and templates and um, obviously courses and different resources for you to use. I recommend different software programs that I use and things like that. So those are the kind of things that I will invite you to come over and get as you go through my videos. My main flagship is Email for a Living. So if you are interested in learning about how to make a living through email, and that means through email, it doesn't mean you have to go on social media and post every day or YouTube, but YouTube is something I'm adding in. Maybe it will become part of my, the thing that helps me make a living. Maybe it won't. We'll see. That's part of why I'm doing this experiment. But so far, one email every day. That means I don't make money through social media. I make almost nothing through social media. And I had never really promoted my business through social media. I tried a little bit in the last couple of years. So I think maybe I've made a few, like 3 to 5% of what I earn in a year might come from social media. And that's because I'm on there like randomly posting. But most of my income is from that one email sent a day. I also have affiliates. I mentioned those earlier. They also will send emails on my behalf and they'll get a commission. So, this is my experiment. And if the question is, can you get email subscribers through YouTube? I'm sure people do it, but can I? Can I teach that to my community? That's my question for me. So that's what I'll be looking to answer as I go through and create these videos. And I look forward to connecting with you. Please let me know if you have any questions, you want to say hello in the comments. You know, this is a little bit of a new thing for me because when I send emails, it's all the same people every time. And I love to hear from them as well. But there could be a random new person watching this video. So if that's you, say hello. Of course, if you like my videos, like and subscribe, because you're supposed to say that too when you're on YouTube. But yeah, I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And I look forward to talking with you at some point. And that's it. Talk soon.